Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dungeon Munchies. In the previous episode, we managed to beat back the attack Putrid launched against our friends, but not without some cost. Rest in peace, Uncle Z. Anyways, we are at Sarsapahara suburbs, where it seems as though Kone's leadership has taken a more totalitarian regime approach. Doesn't matter though, we gotta fight our way through this, and you see this? This stuff is hot. Can't stand on it for too long, else, well, you'll start burning. Scarab meat. Rich source of protein. Scarabs are raised in farms as food for the Kone Legion. There's also going to be a whole bunch of new equipment for us to get to make new recipes. And we got to keep a lookout for it, because we no longer have a guide to help us along with that. Oh, we also got this wind blowing that'll, really mess with us. Anyways, should find something if we head this way. I mean, that is what happens with secret passages. Ah, here it is. The skimmer makes scarab protein powder. I think the skimmer was one of the things I actually had trouble finding when I first played through this. Okay, giant snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? King Snake Meat. He feeds on your blood and relishes your fear. Yep, leads down to a secret. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, blueprint. Let's see, desert jail. It's like a gun of some kind. And down here, what have we got? What have we got? I mean, besides a whole bunch of snakes and bugs, centrifuge. Makes all-natural synthetic steroids and organic scorpion pheromones. And there are those scorpions that we just heard about. Scorpion tail. Grill says scorpions are not exactly insects, they're arachnids, so eating them doesn't count as eating bugs. I got a lot of pits to deal with. But this does get us a blueprint for a new weapon. Warhammer 22K. Found instructions for Warhammer 22K. And yeah, oh. Okay then, what is going on back there? Let's see. Damage output increased based on movement speed up to plus 10%. Enables 100 crack fists, while empty-handed attack speed cannot be increased. Let's get a move on. These 10 statues should be done by tonight. Put your backs into it or I will make you. I thought we would be free after we overthrew the Lord of the Forest. Know your place, maggots. Why am I in command? Because I'm better than you. Shut your mouths. Work your asses off and one day you can also be in my position. Do you miss the Lord of the Forest? Do you want to be fed to hungry monsters? Give me one reason I shouldn't write you up right now and send your miserable ass back to being cattle feed. Oh, look at those poor plants. My lord, what shall we do? Zip it. We have an evil interdimensional deity to deal with. Now's not the time. Instead of clowning around, why don't you use some of that energy of yours to feed the Sarsapahara City, or find the Sarsapahara City Hall. I never really came out here much. There's just too much sand. I don't like sand. Well then, about those poor plants. I'm thinking I should make up for my mistakes by... No, you don't. They used to talk trash about you. I hate them. Serves them right. Wow, who's the cruel one now? Alright, as for the new weapons, we got the remote bomb, a secondary weapon that even babies can use. Click to toss and click again to detonate. Desert Jail. This slow gun fires a wide spray of shells. Most effective at medium range, 2 rounds per magazine, inflicts 180 damage per shot. Scorpion Tail Hook. This fixed range grappling hook can instantly activate. Click on your secondary to hook a target, stun it, and fly towards it. Get over here! Points for guessing what that's from. Okay, I thought we'd missed the blueprint of this, but no, it would have been just a silhouette. We just don't have the ingredients for it. 22k Warhammer. Hold and release to smack and stun enemies. Deal 800 max damage and stuns for 1 second. How much did the stun baton do? The 800 max damage. Size summons inflict 10% more damage. I mean, the stun stick just seems better. I mean, if you're going for a summoner build. Scarab Round Shield. Meh. Which for some reason is a primary weapon. Desert Jail. I'll give it a shot. They'll probably be swapping back to the, I see those down there. Now, how do I get to them? Well, hopefully we'll find something a little later on that'll get us through. Not bad so far. What hit me there? Was I still burning? Doesn't really matter. See, don't really need the healing balm right now. Oh, hey, there it is. Flask makes powdered shark cartilage and lab-grown crystal sugar. And if you couldn't tell by my laughing, that is one of the things we need, the powdered shark cartilage, for a very overpowered build. Like, no joke, it is extremely overpowered. Sand shark meat. Sand sharks use their sharp fins to glide effortlessly through the sand. Alright. Oh. I thought this was going to lead me to another lost recipe. Alright, got something up there, which means I gotta go along the burning walls to get it. And what have we got? Ancient magic scroll makes smoked shark. Large empty space, no enemies. I don't like the looks of that. Huh. There was a suspicious lack of enemies back there. Sarsapahara City. The zombie has infiltrated our protein farm. Our president has ordered us to do whatever it takes to put a stop to this. I thought he told us to treat the zombie with respect and to not incite any... Shut up, soldier. Commander Cactus is in charge here and he operates under direct orders from the president himself. The zombie's capabilities have been greatly exaggerated, through the enemy's despicable disinformation campaigns. I believe that this zombie is no stronger than a brainless soldier manipulated by slipshod necromancy. As a well-trained elite force, we have no reason to fear a confrontation. For the restoration of order and for the glory of our president, Cone Legion, roll out! Show any signs of cowardice or treason and you will be shot. Get moving. Alrighty then. I mean, he's wrong about the power we wield. Let's see. Can I make that one build? Let's see. Organic Scorpion Pheromones. Attract one scorpion to aid you in attacking enemies. Smoked Shark. Ground Pound. Down attack with a Warhammer to create a shockwave that deals additional damage to stunned enemies. Powdered Shark Cartilage. Fixes health at 1 and gain 100 shield points that regenerate at 3 points per second. Damage output increased by 10% for every 10 active shield points. So, there's the Powdered Shark Cartilage, and then there is the Blood Lotus Tea. Every percent of HP lost increases damage output by 1%. And this sets our health to 1. See where I'm going at with this? I think we might have everything we need. I gotta take a look at the build that I saw to make sure. But I think we might have what we need to make it. Oh, we also got lab-grown crystal sugar. Gain a shield layer for every successful dagger attack. Unfortunately, I don't think the build uses daggers. Layers disappear over time, max 10 layers. Anyways, I will be right back. Okay, I've got the build together. And, it's gonna be pretty dang powerful. Hold on, let me get rid of this exclamation mark. Now, I have turned down the sound effects by a fair bit from what they were because one of the weapons, you may or may not hear it, but it makes a very annoying sound every time you swing it. And given how rapidly we swing, yeah. So yeah, I've had to turn that down. It's probably gonna stay down for a while. Anyways, the weapons are the Flaming Halberd, both an axe and a spear. And the True Light Sword. That's what's making the annoying noise. It's real fast. As for our food, we have the Powdered Shark Cartilage. Fixes health at 1 and gain 190 shield points. That's at maximum. That regenerate at 3 points per second. Damage output increased by 13% for every 10 active shield points. We also got the Blood Lotus Tea, which cannot be upgraded. Every percent of HP lost increases damage output by 1%. There is the Pappy Panna Cotta, maximum level. Increases the defense the lower your health is, and with our health at 1... yeah. Max of 60% damage reduction, again at maximum level. I couldn't get the Flippin' Fish Pie maxed out, unfortunately, because I don't have enough inspiration for it. Gain a shield point for every successful melee attack. Shield disappears over time, max 15 points per damage. We also got the Crayfish Double Double. just so that we can, you know, attack with only one button, but also increase the output of primary and secondary weapon attacks, or secondary weapon attacks. Cocoa Powder, which I forgot to actually upgrade. Increases weapon attack speed by 20%. Let's upgrade that as much as we can. To 30%, which is as far as we can go. And of course we have the pork chops on rice, just to, you know, be able to destroy projectiles. Now we are going to have to deal with, you know, the red barrier, or red border the whole time, but I'd say it's worth it. Especially considering we're hitting up to, about 4,700 damage. Which seems to top out about 4,594 DPS. I mean, that's pretty dang good. There is, unfortunately, a problem that we will encounter later on that will render this build not useless, but rather difficult to use. Anybody who's played through this knows what I'm talking about, but yeah. See how quickly that guy goes down? Sweet potato meat. Sweet potatoes occupy bottom ranks of the Cone Legion. Job is to... Alrighty then. Let's see, is there anything I can make? There we are. Sweet potatoes occupy the bottom ranks of the Cone Legion. Their job is to oversee and discipline the plant labor force. Let's see, no secret down there. But yeah, these guys are gonna go down very quickly. Like, there's going to be very few enemies we can't take down easily with this build. Heck, I doubt there's any non-boss enemies we can't take down easily. Let's see, is progress this way, or is this the way to a secret ingredient? Nope, this is progress. Yep. Rune stone. Mix roasted sweet potatoes. The glowing runes on this electromagnetic stone give off warmth and cancer. Well, we're already dead. Or undead, so not something for us to worry about. Alright, come on, bottom ranks. Let's get this over with. Ah, the pumpkins. Go down just as easily. Pumpkinhead. The huge scythes wielded by the pumpkin Gestapo are designed to terrify the... Okay. The huge size, they're designed to terrify the population and execute dissidents. Let's just take a look through the other stuff so we can... Because apparently we're not going to be able to read it quick enough. With each member wielding 2 desert chicken handguns, Kiwi Special Forces monitor the pumpkins and sweet potatoes to enforce order and obedience. Cactus meat. Rumor has it that the cacti control President Cone and the Cone Legion behind the scenes through their abilities to move sand and manipulate rocks. I can believe that. Alright, come on, line up. Just another day at the office for us. I mean, for the most part, I'm fine with all the sand blowing us around. But there are moments it can get very annoying. You know, like when you're trying to go against it. Like this. Alright. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Let's see. Induces intestinal contractions and enables fart kick. Dash attack while empty-handed. Deals knockback and 400 damage. This is the restaurant I was talking about. They move around a lot, but you just have to follow the scent. Ah, this is the most delicious thing I have ever tasted. Who comes up with this? Normally I would have fled at the sight of the necromancer, but that's all in the past now. I don't have any reason to fear or hate her anymore. Heh, I've never made food for plants before, but that was a piece of cake. It was easy because of my experience as the what? Lord of the... Spit it out. Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured myself asking the evil necromancer to cook her cursed dishes for me. Eating this food makes me happy. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Tell us more. We're all down here together in this dungeon together. Seems redundant. So we should help each other out. What? Simmer, I thought you... Do I look like a cruel person, Grill? I can't just sit here and watch as these innocent plants suffer. Cone lied to us. We thought he'd improve our lives, but in the end we just swapped one tyrant for another. I'm partly responsible for Cone's behavior, but I can't change him. Not while looking like this. I need your help to knock some sense into him. I saw how his sweet potatoes were bullying you. Cone is just as bad as the Lord of the Forest. I'm not as powerful as I used to be, but I will not tolerate tyranny. Cone's headquarters is located inside City Hall. If you send that zombie of yours to beat him, we'll finally be free. I know that. However, I'm not running a charity. If we topple the Cone regime, you lot have to work for me. This place is going down. What I meant to say was, I'm expanding my restaurant and I need all the help I can get. I can't agree to that. You and your minions killed so many of my kin. What if you're just like Cone? What if you're just another tyrant? We've had enough when it comes to false promises and bad leaders. We just want to live in peace. I totally understand your concerns. I know there's nothing I can say right now that'll quell your fears. But anyone who works for me gets one free meal a day. That's a promise. Okay, I'm in. Political power in this dungeon should be shared by all. We must work together to accomplish this. Free meal? I never got so much as a free cookie. You don't eat. Grill, who's that piece of crap eating my food? Hey, don't be rude. You shouldn't talk about others like that behind their backs. I know that, but don't you want to know too? Go and ask him what he actually is. No. Also, are you up to something again? What's with recruiting them as employees? And look at the state we're in. We can't do anything against even a moderately powerful opponent. Putrid knows that he can't infect us with C04. That's why he's constantly attacking us with sea organisms. His plan is to deplete our mana and our souls. The attacks only happen when my apprentice isn't here, so we can't rely on his help. So, you've recruited them as bodyguards? They're way weaker than your apprentice. They'll just get infected if you send them out there. You're not wrong, but with the truckloads of ingredients my apprentice keeps bringing home, we can feed them performance-enhancing foods. Ah, that would make a formidable plant army. Good idea. Still, the real reason I took the plants in... Shh, I told you this before. I want to add some vegetarian dishes to my repertoire. My advice is, don't cook them if you want to employ them. Yeah, because of course, it can't be all altruistic when it comes to simmer. Kiwi meat, yes, yes. Already read about it. I know it's not going to stick around long enough for me to read it there. Let's see. Either I've made progress, or this is leading to an ingredient. Nope. Well, technically we're actually collecting equipment at this point. Pumpkin soup blender. Makes piquant pumpkin stew. It is possible to make pumpkin soup without one of these. Why? Oh, it is impossible to make pumpkin soup without one of these. Why? Don't ask. Just get one yourself. Right then. Anyways... moving on. I could just leave him there to suffer on the fire, but it doesn't look like he's affected by it. Uh-oh. We recognize that face. I'm so envious of my ancestors. They just sat peacefully in the dirt. They never felt pain, even when they were consumed by animals. You don't want to be food. Yeah, but what do I do with that thought? I don't want to just die like that, but I don't know what I should live for. Maybe President Cone's society isn't for you. I think I understand. This place. This is all just a massive food chain. I was born to be food for someone else. Everyone is a part of this. The Lord of the Forest and Cone are just better at climbing up its rungs. Who the leader is and how they do won't change my reality. I'm a replaceable and consumable part of this invisible machine. My ego has no purpose. The world doesn't care about my heart and my feelings. The fact that I can think isn't a gift from above. It's just a meaningless coincidence in this absurd world. You finally shed your ignorance. Uh-oh. You freaks are the same with your precious putrid. How's that different from following other tyrants? Those who endorse tyrants are not aware of the vast differences between the tyrant's interest and their own. You want a better life while the tyrant seeks power. Once they have power, your life means nothing to them. Putrid does not need power, nor does he need ideals or immortality. He abides by his only purpose in this universe. Our goals and his goals are aligned. Eat this, and you will understand everything. What is it? Knowledge. Oh boy. And of course, the Cone Legion's too focused on us to stop that. Not that they could do anything to him. Incompetent as they are. Oh, look! One of the Cactus Commanders. Tried to shield himself, to no avail. Ah! Okay, is the secret path this way? Probably. Ah! High-frequency fruit knife. Mixed kiwi jam sandwich. This knife cuts at the molecular level to perfectly preserve every atom of nutrition. Okay, do I stop here? Probably, because it's going to be a lot more than 2 minutes before I hit the next checkpoint. So, yeah, I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.